You ever notice how rich people don't really sell anything you can hold? No warehouses, no boxes, no shipping labels. Meanwhile, everyone else is out here begging Amazon not to suspend their store. The rich figured something out a long time ago. The real money isn't in stuff, it's in systems. And that shift quietly changed everything about how wealth is built online. Because while most people are trying to sell a product, the rich are selling permission to use one. They don't sell mugs, they sell monthly access. They don't chase one-time sales, they build digital toll booths that charge rent every 30 days. That's the hidden pattern no one talks about. The middle class trades time for money. The ambitious sell products for money. But the wealthy? They build software that turns time into a system and then let it run. Now, before you tune out thinking, yeah, but I'm not a programmer, slow down. Because this isn't about coding. It's about how the idea of software changed the way people build wealth. Software isn't lines of code, it's leverage. It's building something once that keeps working while you sleep. Hey, quick pause. If you're into building lean online income streams that don't rely on hype or massive startup capital, hit subscribe. We break down the systems that make money while everyone else is still chasing the next product trend. So if that sounds like your kind of energy, subscribe and stick around. All right, let's keep going. Let's think about it this way. If you start a t-shirt business, every sale takes effort. You design, print, ship, repeat. Sell out? You start over. But if you create a simple app that helps other t-shirt sellers design their logos faster, that's a system. You don't need to print anything, you don't need to restock, you just maintain the machine that other people rely on. That's the core difference between selling stuff and selling software. Stuff depletes, software scales. See, physical products hit walls, inventory, logistics, and that beautiful 3 a.m. panic when your supplier ghosts you. But software is pure margin. You make it once and it keeps duplicating itself digitally. You don't need to buy more of it, you just need more people who need it. And if you've ever wondered why every overnight millionaire online suddenly has a platform, not a product, this is why. They stopped selling what people want and started selling what people use. Now let's get something straight. Software isn't magic. It's not passive. It's not build it and sip pina coladas. The people getting rich from software aren't lucky. They just learned how to turn boring problems into automatic solutions. For example, take billing. Most small businesses hate it. Chasing invoices, reconciling payments, no one wakes up excited for that. So what do founders do? They build software to make it painless. Now multiply that by every annoying task in every industry and you see the opportunity. Every place where someone says, ugh, there has to be a better way. That's a software business waiting to happen. And the best part, you don't need to own a tech company to think like one. You can start tiny. You can start free. You can even start without coding anything at all. Remember, all software started as someone's manual process. Every SaaS was once a spreadsheet, a checklist, or a system someone ran by hand until they realized, wait, people would pay for this if it did itself. That's the mindset shift. You don't need an idea for an app. You need an idea for a shortcut. Let's say you're a real estate agent who's constantly calculating mortgage estimates. You turn that into a simple online calculator. Suddenly, you're not selling houses, you're selling convenience. Or maybe you're a virtual assistant who helps coaches schedule clients. You turn your process into a booking tool, and now you're not chasing clients, they're subscribing to your system. That's the moment you move from selling stuff to selling software. You're no longer trading effort, you're renting efficiency. And once you start thinking that way, the entire game changes. Because once your system works for one person, it can work for 10, 100, or 1,000, and your effort doesn't multiply. That's what the rich figured out. You can't scale your hands, but you can scale code. Now, I know some of you are thinking, yeah, but software's saturated. Everything's been built. But that's exactly what people said about YouTube channels, online stores, and blogs, right before someone made millions doing the same thing, slightly better. The opportunity isn't gone. It's just smaller now. And that's good news for you, because smaller means focused. It means you can build a tool for your niche, not the entire internet. You don't need to create the next Salesforce. You need to create the next tiny tool that fixes one annoying thing. And guess what? Those tiny tools are the ones quietly stacking 6 figures a year while their creators still work day jobs. All right, let's bring it home. The people selling products are in a race. Whoever has the best supplier, the best price, the best ad, wins. For a while. But the people selling software, they don't compete on hype. They compete on habit. They win by becoming part of someone's routine. Every time you log in, update, or renew, they earn automatically. That's the quiet power shift no one teaches in school. You don't have to chase attention when you own the system that other people rely on to run their lives or their businesses. So yeah, the rich sell software, not stuff, because they know something simple. Products are purchased once. Software gets renewed forever. And if you've ever wanted to escape the cycle of constantly selling, constantly hustling, constantly starting over, stop thinking like a store. Start thinking like a system. Because you don't need to sell stuff to build wealth. You just need to build something that sells itself.